fishing point in America. Here's Paul Santos.
Yeah, baby mama. Welcome to our show. Yes. Thank you very much, Johnny J, our announcer, and our house band. Yes, we actually have a house band, the NB Rude Boys. We are here, and we are the place where we highlight, as you may know, the talented, the interesting, and the entertaining from our area. Happy to be brought to you by Duso and Zader, J&J Materials, and also Serve Pro. As you know, we are bringing you some great talent tonight. Two terrific, intelligent, wonderful, and accomplished ladies are with us this evening, starting with, waiting in the wings right over there, second appearance on our show, singer, songwriter, Amy Manny is right there. And we have an accomplished filmmaker. Filmmaker. All right, Greg, check a box already. Check the box. There's no pad over there. Anyway, fantastic filmmaker from Fairhaven. It's Alyssa Botelho. There she is.
Oh, yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, we also have the sidekick of the century, the man whose voice drives the women wild, Mr. Chop Turner, right there.
Oh, where's the party at?
World-class vocalist and entertainer, I'll have you know.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, baby. All right. Well, before we get to our guests, we'd like to get you caught up on the news a little bit. You know, some people are indicating where they're watching from. Yeah, just, let us know where you're watching from. Hello to Laurie Tabor. She already typed in. We want some comments, want some interaction. People are always saying, hey, Santos, you need some comedy writers over there. So, you know what? Type in your own one-liner. We'll use it. It's very simple. And let us know, as we said, where you're watching from. So hello to Laurie Tabor so far. Okay, let's get caught up in the news. Ready, Chops?
I'm ready.
Okay, all right. There were two monkeys that were added to the Albuquerque Zoo this year. I was reading up on this. You know how I found out about this?
Yeah. Oh.
I heard it through the ape vine. Oh boy. Hello, Paul River. Paul River's watching tonight.
I like that. Oh,
that's a good one for Paul River.
Keep that, man.
I don't know, man. Hey, anybody got a better one? Monkey joke, a gorilla joke. Just put it right in.
Man. I'm sweating.
All I know is that those two monkeys are chimps off the old block. Hey, look, the ape doesn't fall far from the tree. You know what it's saying? Anyway. Hey, Mr. Frank Sinatra. Hey, Mr. Frank Sinatra. Joey Chiarenzo watching tonight. Hey, Joey, what up?
Hey, what's up, Joe? My man Joey got a big show coming up pretty soon, huh?
Yeah, that's right. He's always got a big show coming up. Hey, Chuck, listen to this. I did more research for the news intro tonight. An Idaho man, he's been setting Guinness Book of World Records all over the place, right? Well, he just set a recent world record by balancing 101 rolls of toilet paper right on his head. In fact, I believe I have a picture of this. If I can scroll right over here, there he is. Now that was right at the tail end when he just started to lose it, but he set the record. So congratulations to him. That took a lot of work, Chops. That took a lot of work. In fact, at the end of that, he was wiped.
Was he poop?
Wait. All right. No, it's all right. You don't have to save me on that one, Chop. You don't have to save me.
Come on, man.
Hey, this is the third world record he set this year. I mean, he's on a roll. The guy he won't stop. Oh my God,
That was good. He's on a roll. That's right.
I'm sorry. I did a lot of research on this. We just wanted to get to the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, by the way, by the way, Chops.
Yes, sir.
That guy's married. That guy's married.
His?
Yeah, his wife says that he's her Prince Charming. But the wife also says hey, I'm the only one who can squeeze the Charming. So you got to make sure you.
Oh man, my head hurts.
Make sure you don't cross the line there. All right, one more, Chops. One more.
Hey, save that one, man. Don't do that yet.
One more. All right, one more. Can you stand it? One more. Okay.
We can take it.
This is really true. There's a bill pending before the Massachusetts legislature to name a state dinosaur, right? So I'm thinking, man, they don't have anything else to do but to name a state dinosaur. The state dinosaur is called Podokesaurus, right? So I'm thinking, really, we're going to name a state dinosaur Podokesaurus? I mean, you don't have to do that. You could have named it after a human, a friend of mine, Mannysaurus. It's standing right over here. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. You're crazy, man.
That's all right. That's what happens if you sit too long. I got Mannysaurus. I'm sorry. Are the guests still here? Are they still here?
Oh, yeah.
They're still here. Okay. All right. Don't X out. Don't X out. The best part of the show is fill the cup. Oh, she's saying put it in the garbage. Oh, it's getting full. Oh, look at this. It's getting full. All right. Anyway. Welcome into the show. We have a few laughs here, as you know, and we bring you the talented, interesting, and entertaining. So, Mr. Chops, how are you, sir? What are you up to there, my friend?
I'm just laughing at them great jokes you got, man.
I forgot the last one. Mulasada's Rex. I aborted that one. Never mind. Forget that one.
You messed up, man.
What happened? Oh man! All right.
Man.
Okay, let's see. There is actually. I do have one last one. I forgot this one. You want it, or should I save it? Should I save it for next week?
Is that the one about the chicken crossing the road?
No. This one is. This has to do with a real estate broker that got a side job as an ice cream taster. You know, but she's already complaining. She doesn't want to work Sundays. That actually reminds Chops of his ex-wife.
That was good. I like that.
This story reminds Chops of his ex.
Hey, that was great.
Doesn't this remind you of your ex? You know, when you had that brain freeze when you got engaged?
Oh,
Anyway, okay. Well, Sunday nights is the Chops Turner Show. Sunday nights, Chops Turner Show on the Chops Turner Facebook page. He sings the classics. And a couple of quick reminders. Oktoberfest coming up October 2nd from 3 to midnight on the pier here in downtown New Bedford. Also, a shout out to Glenn Noon, Sharon Jensen, and everybody that participated in Rockin' for Rogan over the weekend, raising money for that young boy battling cancer, Rogan. So a great job turned in there by not only Glenn, but everybody who participated and everyone that was up at the feast grounds over the weekend yesterday. So all our best to the family of Rogan and everyone doing that battle over there. Okay, up next, our outstanding performer, Amy Manny. We'll be right back right after this message from our good friends over at J&J Materials. In the meantime, say hello to our good friends, the house band, the NB Rude Boys. Whoa.
To win $10,000 or better yet, how about $25,000? It's your lucky day because J&J Materials is having a big cash giveaway. That's right, we said cash. Go on the vacation of your dreams, buy a new car, or pay down some debt. The options are endless. Now through September, one winner per month will win $10,000 and the grand prize winner for $25,000 will be drawn in October. What are you waiting for? Enter to win at jjmaterials.com/contest. That's jjmaterials.com/contest. No purchase necessary.
All right, quick shout out to Bridgeport, Connecticut, and Mr. Steve Freeman looking in tonight.
Hey, what's up, Steve, my man?
And our good friend Don Silva and Lori Tabor typing in OMG LMAO. So, well, we got at least one person with the open. Okay, let's get to our first guest. She is an outstanding performer and a good friend of our show, a wonderful person and a great entertainer. It is Amy Manny. Amy, how are you again? Great to have you back again. Great to have you back. So you were on about a year ago, wasn't it? Something like that?
Yes, it was a year.
Yeah, so what's happened? Oh, wait a minute. That's like when things don't go right. Sorry about that. So what's happened like in the last year, would you say? I know, of course, we were hoping the pandemic would wind down. It's gone a little bit slower than we thought, but basically, what have you been up to?
I've been up to just studying in college. I'm majoring in music education, so I've been focusing on that for the past year.
Hey, that's great. And, you know, you've been writing some stuff, and you got a CD that's still out, right? Tell me about the CD and the original music that you've worked on.
Yeah, so I have a couple of singles out on all major platforms, so you can go and look those up. My name's Amy Manny, and you can find me on basically any platform.
All right, great. Now you got a couple of selections you're going to do for us tonight?
Yes.
All right, what's the first one?
The first song I'll be doing is One and Only by Adele.
All right, that sounds great. All right, here she is, Chops, Amy Manny.
You've been on my mind. I go fonder every day. Lose myself in time. Just thinking of your name. God only knows why it's taking me so long to let my doubts go. You're the only one that I want. I don't know why I'm scared, 'cause I've been here before. Every feeling, every word, I've imagined it all. And you'll never know if you never try to forgive your past and simply be mine. I dare you to let me be yours, you one and only. I promise I'm worthy to hold in my heart. So come on and give me a chance to prove I'm the one who can walk that mile until the end starts. If I've been on your mind, you hang on to every word I say. Lose yourself in time. At the mention of my name, will I ever know how it feels to hold you close and have you tell me whatever road I choose, you'll follow. I don't know why I'm scared, 'cause I've been here before. Every feeling, every word, I've imagined it all. And you'll never know if you never try to forgive your past and simply be mine. I dare you to let me be yours, you one and only. I promise I'm worthy to hold in your arms. So come on and give me a chance to prove I'm the one who can. I walk that mile until the end. giving up your heart. I know it ain't easy, giving up your heart. I know it ain't easy. I know it ain't easy. So I dare you to let me be your one and only. I promise I'm worthy. Oh, you all in your arms. So come on, give me a chance to prove I'm the one who can. I walk that line until the end starts.
Yeah, great job. Turned in by our friend Amy Manny. Awesome. Hey, thank you for that. That was terrific. You know, I know that
Nice.
you've been
Great.
passionate about
Great.
your music for a long, long time. When did you begin with music?
I started when I was 8.
Wow, that's a while ago.
Yeah.
Not as long ago as it would be for Chops or me, but that's okay.
Thanks a lot, man.
Well, you know, that's these are the facts now. These are the facts.
Yes, sir.
And you've been writing too for quite a while, right? What is it like to write music?
It's kind of like a stress relief thing for me. I love writing about pretty much anything.
Right. So how do you take an idea that's in your head, right, and get it down to paper and pen and so forth, and turn it into a song?
It depends. You could either start with like a chord progression and write over that, or you could just come up with a melody and then add the chords. It's different for every song.
And sometimes it comes to you at different times. It can come to you maybe even like in the middle of the night. Does that happen?
Yeah, sometimes.
You ever wake up in the middle of the night or at some odd time and end up saying, you know what, I'm going to jot down a few words or a few chords?
I've had dreams where I'm writing songs and then I wake up and I'm like, oh, I should write that down.
Oh, so you take a melody or a song from a dream and then wake up and then turn that into a song? Is that right?
It's only happened like one time, but
well, but it worked though that one time, right? That's awesome. Are there other locations where were you in the car or someplace that people would think that wouldn't happen, that something came to you?
Yeah, I write songs in my room a lot, or in the car. Sometimes I'll think of an idea when I'm driving or in the shower.
That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, I think a lot of people, I think they sing in the shower, right? Don't you sing in the shower, Chops?
Yeah, sometimes.
No, you know how when I first started, I became this amateur, I'm still a beginner singer. When you're in the shower and you sing, it has that reverb already there for you.
Right.
You don't need any equipment. Just kind of like, wow, is that my voice booming around the shower here? It's pretty good. Except the person that I don't know if I can tell if it's on pitch or not, but the reverb sounds pretty good. Well, Amy, you got a performance that you want to do for us tonight, which is one of your originals. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Before you do the song, tell us the name and what it is about and how it came to you.
Okay, so the song I'll be doing is I Have Hope in Us, and it's about being hopeful in a situation where there isn't much hope.
Okay, great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Amy Manny.
You and I have seen some rainy days. We walked uncovered in the pouring rain. We took the punches and got drenched with pain, but we felt it together. And I know some days the going got so rough, but there is always hope. If you just look enough, I believe in you, and I have hope in us. If we just have faith, we can start to love. And if we just have faith, that'll be enough. I believe in you, and I have hope in us. Gasoline, it don't put out a flame, but we supported it anyway. Breathing the toxic air, got burned with shame, but we can rebuild what's broken together. It's just one brick at a time. We all just need a little patience in our lives. I believe in you, and I have hope in us. I believe in love and never giving up. And if we just have faith, that'll be enough. I believe in you, and I have hope in us. And I know some days would have been easier to just give in. And I know that it would have been easier to call it quits, but we gotta work on this love. We gotta work on this love, even when it feels like it's a little too much. I believe in you, and I have hope in us. If we just forgive, we can start to love. And if we all just come together, realize we are one. I believe in you, and I have hope in us. I believe in you, and I have hope in us. If we just forgive, then we can start to love. And if we all just come together, realize we are one. I believe in you, and I have hope in us.
Beautiful job turned in by Amy Manny. Very nice. Oh, I love the words for that song, the melody, the whole thing.
Yeah, very nice.
So how
Very
did that
nice.
tune come to you, and how did those lyrics come to you?
So I guess I was just writing about having hope in a tough situation, and how when we work together, we can accomplish great things.
Well, that's a great thought, especially right now, because things have been kind of turbulent and been difficult for just about everyone over the past, year and a half or 2 years, whatever it's been. It's been really, really real difficult time for so many. And that song is really, really uplifting. It really, the lyrics just cut right through you. So just a terrific job. Just a great song, Amy, really.
Thank you.
All right. So what about your plans coming up now? Do you have gigs lined up? Are you getting back out there now that things are getting a little bit better?
A little bit. I don't really have anything planned right now, but I've been trying to jump back into the gigs and doing like fundraisers and things like that.
I know you were at Rockin' for Rogan yesterday and did an outstanding performance. So it was really nice to see you there for such a wonderful cause.
Thank you. I had a great time.
Yeah. Now tell me where you are education-wise. I know you graduated. Did you graduate school not that long ago?
I graduated high school. I'm in college now. I'm a junior at UMass Dartmouth.
Okay. And what are you pursuing over there?
I'm pursuing music education.
All right. That's really nice. That's nice. So now when you're studying over there and you're getting educated over there in that field, what exactly that is it that you're being taught? I mean, you're singing a lot, you're performing a lot, that kind of thing?
Yeah, so we work on performance, and I'm learning more about music theory and stuff like that.
Yeah, nice. You enjoying it so far?
Yes, I am.
All right, great. Hey, well, keep up the great work. We had some technical issues. We're going to be doing an in-person program that got canceled, so then we kind of scrambled and at the last minute got everybody back on virtually. But it was really, really nice to hear those performances. The Adele song was beautifully done. We have people in the audience here commenting that your voice is phenomenal. We have a viewer from Niagara Falls checking in here tonight like she usually does, so that's great. We have folks commenting in the comments. So what a beautiful voice you have and what a great job you're doing. So keep up the good work. Keep your passion. And thanks a lot for being with us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Amy Manny. All right. All right. Let's see. I do want to let everyone know that if you've been involved in an auto accident, injured at work, or any other type of accident, don't forget to give Duso and Zader a call. But here's the difference. You will speak to Jim Duso himself on the phone that day for a free consultation. Call 1-800-5424-LAW or DusoandZader.com. You can go to that website. All right, we are going to be back. We have our filmmaker waiting in the wings coming up right after this.
It won't take a place of loving you, I know. One cup of coffee, then I'll go. Let's go!
We're here with Doug Glassman from ServPro, and you guys service a lot of needs.
Yes, we absolutely do. Fire, water, mold, cleanup, and restoration.
Remember, at ServPro, they make it like it never even happened. Give them a call at ServPro.
All right, with her second appearance on our show here, the Paul Santos live show. She was on about a year ago also, and she is a filmmaker from neighboring Fairhaven, Massachusetts. We say hello to Alyssa Botelho.
Hi.
Hey, Alyssa, what's going on? Hey, thank you for coming in under there's been a little challenging circumstances. People watching don't know, but we were ready to do a live show live and in person, and we met outside of the studio. We were chatting, and then the next thing you know, we had technical difficulties, and now we're back like this. But it's still nice to have you here and an opportunity to chat with you tonight.
Thank you. Of course. Thanks for having me.
All right. So in the last year or so since we last met, you have pursued another project, right?
Yeah. So I think I was on in 2019 for my last project, Junkie. And since then, I did some. That was great. Then I had one more. So for my called To Dust All, and it's set in Cleveland, so like 1910. That was fun, and we filmed it this and planning a script, which is really fun.
Okay, great. So you've been working on that for how long?
Started it, I think, like last summer. Yeah, so it's been a while. It's been like kind of a year.
Yeah, that's great. So probably people that see somebody involved in filmmaking, they probably think, oh, that's a glamorous thing, and it is a fun thing, I imagine, because you're pursuing your passion. But the amount of work and the hours and the tediousness that goes into just putting something together that isn't even on that long. So much gets cut and so much gets revised and so forth. How difficult is it? How much of a challenge is it for it to come together the way that you want?
It's really, really challenging. I think that's something I learned the more I pursued it in college, because each step of the way, there's just like so many details and logistical things that need to be figured out. Like the writing part was probably the easiest, but even that was very difficult to come up with the concept and what would be interesting and like any plot twists and character development and stuff like that. But yeah, it was very difficult, especially with COVID. That added a whole new layer of stuff on top of filming.
So you call your genre short film, correct?
Yeah, this was like my end of college big thing, my capstone project. Yeah.
Right. So when you say short film, like what length of time are we talking about?
This one is 9 minutes.
Okay. And tell me how the plot comes together in this 9 minutes.
Yeah, so I've been like trying to perfect how I tell people like what it's about, because it's kind of a difficult thing. But basically, it's about this girl who is living alone, and she has a big secret that a very powerful man in town comes to her house to figure out. And by the end of the film, you will know what the secret is. But yeah, that's basically it.
No spoiler alert tonight.
No spoiler. We're trying hard. We're doing our work very carefully.
Wow, man, we'll talk about, Chops and I always talk about a hook. You got to have a hook. Chops, now we got to know, we don't know what the secret is. It's like a cliffhanger. Really? So you're kind of like, oh my God, what's the secret? I want to know the secret. I got to find out. There's only one way to find out. You got to watch a film.
You gotta come watch it.
You're doing a showcase very soon, right?
Yeah, so I'm partnering with Fairhaven TV, the local access station, and we're going to be having a screening of it on October 1st at 7 p.m. at the Fairhaven Town Hall. Yeah, it'll be really fun. It's similar to the one we did with Junkie, except this time there is the mask mandate because of the COVID situation, and then we're going to cap it at 100 attendance again to keep things safe and all that. So.
All right, that's great. So now in terms of your background, you are a graduate of Fairhaven High School, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And then off to URI?
Yep.
And did you graduate yet?
Yeah, I graduated in May. Very exciting.
All right, and you got a degree in what?
So I got 2 degrees, one in film media and the other in business management.
Oh, that's a good combination. But, we were talking earlier about the possibility of pursuing more education, which you weren't really sure you're going to do, but an opportunity has presented itself, right?
Yeah, so I thought I'd be the last person on earth to want to go back to school. But, anyone who knows me can attest to that. But someone from URI reached out to me, and their department's like the postgraduate awards department. And because I won the Excellence in Film Award for the university, they said that I would be a good contender for the Marshall Scholarship, which it's a partnership with the UK, and you can pick a school and you can try to get a full ride to that school to study whatever you want. So I'm going for a master's degree in screenwriting from the National Film and Television School.
Oh, that is tremendous. When you told me that earlier, I thought, oh my God, I was so happy for you because it's right in your sweet spot. And it's an opportunity that it's almost like a no-brainer. I know you don't like going to school. Nobody really does. I became an attorney in those last few years of the school. I couldn't wait to get out of there. But you had to do what you had to do. But this is an opportunity to present itself and maybe a chance to learn some things that, sometimes you think, okay, I think I got this down pat, but it's, you're going to be introduced to stuff that, like we're talking about the top shelf of filmmaking, right?
Yeah, it's that school in particular is, I think, the top 10 in the world for filmmakers. I keep saying to everyone, it's a long shot. It's literally, if you look it up, the chance that you win the scholarship is a 3 to 4% chance. So I don't know, but I'm putting the name in and hoping for the best, pretty much.
Hey, if you get it, fine. If you don't, then you proceed along like you would have anyway. So yeah. Nothing is lost. Tell me about filmmaking in terms of why it's your passion. Everybody has something, whether it's music like Chops or like Amy and so forth. What about you? Why filmmaking? What is it about you that got your attention?
Yeah, it's something I've been thinking a lot about in the process of this scholarship application, because that's what they really want to know is why you're so passionate about what you do. And I found out that I just really like putting people inside of a world that they otherwise would have never experienced, because I think when you learn about like different characters and different situations and you're just thrown into it, you have more empathy for people. And I just really like seeing people connect with stuff that they wouldn't have otherwise.
Well, if folks that are watching haven't had a chance to see Junkie, right, that was a situation where, you use the word empathy. There are different times that you have empathy. Sometimes people have empathy or don't have empathy where they should have it. But then when you learn about a person, it's a lot easier to have empathy when you know their story.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. With Junkie, that was a very tough first kind of breakthrough with my real short film. I've done stuff in the past, but that one was really difficult because I'm trying to tell a story of someone struggling with substance abuse. And I myself have never struggled with that. So it was a lot of listening to people who have and learning and researching and just trying to make it authentic.
Right. Nice. Nice. Now, I know this screening is coming up just around the corner, and you want folks to, take a look at this and get into it a little bit and learn that secret and everything else. Can you envision afterward what your next project might be, or you're just kind of focusing on, like Bill Belichick says, one game at a time? You're just focusing on this one for right now?
Yeah, there's like a lot going on right now. I have talked to some producers about this project. Because I've given them a private link and they checked it out and they think it might have potential for a series or maybe a feature length thing. So I got to create more content around it and see if I can develop it into something broader than it is, more than just a 9-minute piece.
Right. I was going to say, did you ever think about doing something beyond the short film?
Yeah, I kind of wrote it in a way where you could extend it before. Like you kind of are thrown in the middle of it. So there's a backstory and there's definitely stuff that could happen after. So yeah, I think it would make a good series or a feature. So we'll see.
Well, I'm thinking maybe down the road, like you may not necessarily limit yourself to just short film. You might expand to, documentary type thing, or I don't know if you're interested in that kind of a thing. Have you ever thought about other types of films?
Yeah, definitely. I think the short film for me right now is a good way to package a story that has a lot of potential into a cute little box, a cute little 9-minute box, and then get people hooked. And that's how a lot of the big films that we know today were first short films. Like, for example, Sling Blade. That was just a little short film that Billy Bob Thornton wrote, directed, starred in, and then producers were interested in that and said, oh, this has potential for something bigger. And that's how the feature film was born. So that's kind of my secret little goal.
All right. Well, that's a nice one to have. Now, this screening again, tell us when, where, so that the folks in the area can swing by and check this out.
Yeah. So a great way to kick off the spooky season. It's October 1st at 7 p.m. Fairhaven Town Hall Auditorium. It's free. There'll be a Q&A afterwards. Ask me any questions. We'll have my costume designer, which, of course, with colonial clothing, that was a huge feat. So, yeah, come join us. It'll be fun.
All right, great. Well, we wish you all the best. It's always a lot of fun chatting with you. Thank you for sitting through our kind of wacky humor. And she was on before, right? So this is the way I look at it, Chops. If somebody's willing to come back a second time, how bad can it be?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I know what a documentary can be. How not to present comedy. That could be like a documentary, a short film. It'll only be 3 minutes, though. Hey, listen, seriously, I think you're a talented person. You're just starting out your career, so we wish you all the success in the world.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
all right, Chops, let's hear it once again. Alyssa Botelho.
Oh.
All right. Chops and I will be right back after a little song from our good friend, Juliana Amaral.
I went to them, maybe I will go again tomorrow. And the music there, it was hauntingly familiar. When I see it do it, when I try to do for me, with the words from a poet and the voice from a choir and a melody, nothing else matters. Just like the white window sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, no. Just like the white window sings a song, just like she's singing, baby. Ooh, ooh.
All right, this is Juliana Amaral, a good friend from Manny, chiming in here tonight. All right, Chops, I don't know, man. We had kind of a weird night, didn't we?
Oh, weird night, man.
I met those two guests in the parking lot across from our New Bedford Guys studio, and then we had to abort. And then I thought, well, let's see if we can do something virtual. So then we ran back here and tried to throw the thing on. So I think we're a little discombobulated there at the beginning. So anyway, what do you got going on now? You had a busy weekend because you played this big time wedding over the weekend, 4 hours away up in New Hampshire. How was that? That must have been a lot of fun.
It was great. I mean, I met new musicians, a great singer, young lady that was sang so well, and it was a great wedding. People were very, very friendly, very nice. I enjoyed it. I had a great time.
Yeah, and that's really phenomenal. So good for you. I'm looking over here. Let's see. We have Niagara Falls, New York, checking in tonight. So a shout out to Lynn Marie.
Hey,
always like to see you out there. Our good friend Annette Almeida, who I sang with last night, as a matter of fact. Annette, how you doing?
Annette, what's up, Annette? She's a very nice lady, and them two young ladies can sing. Well, they were really good.
Oh yeah, they're very good. Hey, did you see that action shot of myself singing? Annette took that.
That was good. Annette
right in the middle of like a passionate moment.
Oh, you had a passionate moment, man. I said, "Look at this guy is well. He's got it made."
Yeah, James T. Carter is looking in tonight.
Hey, what's happening, Mr. Carter?
How about David Wixon? You know David Wixon.
What's up, Dave? My man. He's a good guy, David Wixon. My man.
Hey, Joey Charenza, who's the Frank Sinatra tribute singer, he has a picture of the emoji laughing, so we're hoping that that's a good sign.
Hey, Joey got that big show coming up with this week, I think it is. I'm not sure.
He said this Sunday. During the monologue, he typed in "bada bing," like "bada bing, bada boom," one of those, So that's we'll take all the help we can get. Hey, Don Silva, shout out to Don Silva, one of our loyal viewers. Hey, Leon Monte's watching tonight. What's up, Leon?
What's up, Leon, man? What's going on, man? Where you been, man? What's the hit song you have for us? We're waiting for the hit song, man. Come on now.
I was asking for some engagement, so you get what you asked for, right? I said, "Hey, give me some engagement," right? So Leon said, "Please let the girl sing already."
Leon, no good. Oh, that's cool. Come on, Leon.
That's a good one. Come on now. He did say that the girl was awesome, so tell her I said so. Well, I did. A lot of great comments coming up with Amy. Her voice was tremendous. And let's see, Lori Barbas said, "Awesome job, Amy." Gave the thumbs up. Barbara Keiss giving the, clapping like this. And then there's a lady here by the name of Debbie Pina Lassie, who checked in here tonight. And she says, "I remember Amy singing way back at Potter School when she was like a little kid, so talented." Yeah, well, she said she started singing when she was really young,
Yeah, she started young.
So that is just tremendous. So a shout out to Debbie Pina Lassie. I can see Amy's still listening, so great. And let's see, who else we got here? Thomas Genero checking in tonight. Carlos Carvalho.
All right.
Sarah Gordon, Brayton Mahia, Joyce Amaral, Beverly Brown, Lisa Champagne Cabral, Jenny Botelho. Oh, Brayton Mahia was giving it the clapping sign.
Thank you.
And Nikki Gonçalves Soares, who I just ran into over the weekend. Say hello to Sergio, your dad, man. Sergio, the best neighbor we ever had.
Hey, Sergio. He's the man.
Suzanne Cookson. A lot of folks watching tonight. We really, really appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. We got about, we started 15 minutes late, so that means we can go a few minutes over. So that means, like, Chops, you got a song in you?
Let me see. I think I do.
Wait, hold on a second. I got one of those microphones too,
Oh, you do? Oh, man, you got one too. Oh, man.
Yeah, I go.
We're both.
Oh, wait a minute. We gotta let our hang on a second.
They get the guests. Oh,
no, the guest is still here. I'm always saying that the guest's still here. Usually we say thank you very much for being here.
He's still here,
he's
man.
Just loyal. He's a loyal guest right now.
He's a loyal guest, man. Right. I tell you, man. They got it made, man. A film producer.
Right, well, Chops is a professional. Chops is a professional singer. Chops, you're a professional, aren't you?
I think so.
All right. Well, I'm not a professional. I'm just a beginner. So, I'm learning. I always tell people that I'm learning, But I want to try something over here. All right. This is just a test. Check. Can you hear that? Me. How's that? Is that? Wait a minute. I gotta get my me. Wait, hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay. Wait a minute. All right, Chops, you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, I'm feeling something here. Ready?
Good,
Here we
bro.
go. Don't worry, this is only going to be 1 minute. All right, here we go.
Take your time.
Feel free to dance if you want to. All right, here we go. Babe, let's get together. Honey, me and you. And do the things, do the things that we like to do. Do a little dance, make a little love. Get down tonight. Do a little dance, make a little love. Get down tonight. Babe, I'll meet you. Same place, same time. When we get together and ease up our mind. Here we go. Do a little dance, make a little love. Get down tonight. All right, that's it. That's enough of that. Okay, here we go.
Hey, man, KC and the Sunshine Band.
Yeah, purportedly. You know, sometimes it's tough to get. At the beginning, I think it was a little shaky, but like Simon used to say, you got to work it out. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's go to the professional. What do you got, Chops?
All good things take time. They do.
Yeah, like lots of time. What do you got? You got something good? You got something good for us?
You crazy, man. Let me see what I got here. You gotta know what it is, man. You ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Here we go. Chops' turn. You ready to go?
I'll do a little bit.
All right.
Let's see if this thing works out right.
Let's see. I got some comments over here.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
You gotta stay ready. That way you don't have to get ready.
That's right.
All right, here's Chops.
Hold on. What's wrong with this microphone?
What's he doing over there? All right, here we go.
That's not it. I'll just do a little bit of this.
Go ahead.
I'll do a little bit anyway. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that you're real. She's just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like Paul feels, then let me know that you're real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Oh. If you know the song, please sing along. I love you, baby. If it's quite alright, I need you, baby. The one, the lonely nights I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, leave me down, I pray, oh, pretty baby. Now that I found you, stay. Let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. But if she feels like I feel, please let me know that you're real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Now I know the singer knows this song. You ready, singer? I love you, baby. If it's quite alright, I need you, baby. The one the lonely nights I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, leave me down, I pray, oh, pretty baby. Now that I find you, say, oh, pretty baby. Trust in me when I say, I love you, baby.
Yeah, let's hear it for Chuck Taylor. Unbelievable.
It's hard singing sitting down, and I know she can attest to that. Great singing.
Yeah, it's hard singing standing up too.
Yeah. I'd rather be standing. I get belted out a little better, you know.
And that was a great job, but I could tell that's not the song that you wanted to put on there, was it?
Nah, man, I didn't really want to do all that reaching, man. I wasn't warmed up yet.
You didn't want to do any reaching?
Yeah, we call it reaching, man. I didn't want to reach.
Right. Yeah, you've been teaching me new phrases, like no, because I actually do that thing I did with Casey and the Sunshine Band. That's like a comedy thing, but I actually do Fly Me to the Moon, and that part where it goes, please be true,
You're right.
So Mark Toro sings it, and instead of doing it like that, instead of going, please be true, he goes, please be true, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right. So I started doing that when I was horsing around with it, and then Chops is like, oh, yeah, that's a slide. That's a slide right there. That's a slide.
Right. You
I'm like, I like that doing that slide, That was pretty fun,
that slide is great, man. When the feeling hits you, and you're in that zone and moment in time, man. There's once you get in that zone, you can do. You feel like you can reach anything, man. The sky's the limit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
all right. Well, this Saturday night, actually, I don't really have a gig. I can't really call it a gig, but Sharon Jensen is putting on another showcase of all of her students, of which I'm one, and it's going to be at the Oriental Pearl in Taunton on Saturday night. So, if you're around and you have like an open date in your calendar, and you want to come on down and see some student singers, myself included, but mostly a lot of young kids they are phenomenal. They are just great.
Yeah,
and
really
Sharon does an unbelievable job with the students. So that's this coming Saturday night. And then you know what I'm doing on Sunday, Chops? Did you remember?
What?
I told you last week, but you might have forgotten. I'm going to Gillette Stadium to see the Patriots take on the Saints.
Ah, man, I want to hear that, man.
With my son, so we got some good seats there,
Oh, man, get out of here.
I know it's not the same as when Tom Brady was there, but we have to do the best we can. So that should be a lot of fun. And,
hey, the Niners are 2-0, baby. Hey, 49ers all the way, baby. Woo!
Yeah, who did they beat? Did they beat some other stiff team this week or what?
No, they beat the Eagles. They're tough.
Oh, the Eagles,
baby.
Yeah, right. All right. I wanted to let people know that on October 2nd. That's October 2nd from 3 to 12 midnight is Oktoberfest. And let's see, at Oktoberfest, there's going to be a number of great bands performing under the tent down here on the waterfront. So that's Oktoberfest, October 2nd, 3 to midnight right here on the New Bedford waterfront. Wow. So it's an event that you can chime in on. And Alyssa, on October 1st, the day before, 7 o'clock in Fairhaven, she's got her presentation of her short film over there at the town hall in Fairhaven. So there's Alyssa. Make sure you check that out. And before we go, a couple of final shout-outs.
She should do a film on you, Paul.
What? Yeah. Maybe a short film on how you and I got off the ground with this show here.
Yeah,
It might be real short. It might be 30 seconds.
Hey, 2 minutes long. The
Well,
shortest film ever.
Maybe it's just a matter of maybe you gotta get a sponsor or something. Come up with some Benjis. That might help.
Hey, we go see what's my man's name.
Oh, we have a few places where we can get some fitties. We can get some fitties. I'm trying to be hip, Chops and I went into Dunkin' Donuts the other day, and all I had was
God.
Yeah, and Chops is talking all hip and cool and everything to these young people over there. So I felt so left out. So then I went to pay, and all I had was a $50 bill. So I said, "Hey, all I got is a $50." And the young girl's looking at me like, "Huh? What the heck is this guy talking about?" How come but when you were doing it, it sounded good, I didn't understand.
You just have to lean back, man. Lean back.
I do that when I'm driving. All I do is lean back,
lean back. Lean back.
There's a song that they say that. Lean back. Lean back.
Lean back. Lean back. I think that's Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, Snoop Dogg. Yeah.
50 Cent.
What's that?
I think that's Snoop Dogg, I think.
Chops like to do that. Chops sings like Brick House, and then he gets to the middle section, and he starts going like this, and the crowd's all cheering and doing this. He's like, lean back, lean back, lean back, right in the middle of Brick House. It's really great. Yeah, that's really awesome how you do that. All right, real quick. Myrna Fallu is watching tonight. Edward Saders, Linda Nichols, C. Deer, Marty Sam, David Solvinsky, Skip Carter, Darlene Fritz, Sue Bro, Kim Meir, Andrew Frias, old friend of mine, Andrew Murray, Patrick Gibbs, who I ran into over the weekend, so a shout out to you, and Andrea Ryan. We talked about viewers from distant places. Andrea Ryan is from London, England, so thank you for looking in tonight.
Wow, London, wow.
And she said, let's see, Lynn Marie Scrivano said, I love the concert under the lights. Oh, yeah, we got the lights on. That's beautiful. I don't see any PCBs over here, do you? I don't know, I'm not too sure. I'm sorry, that's not beautiful city of New Bedford. I know. All right, well, it's time to wrap it up. I know an hour goes by fast, Chop, so.
Yeah, it goes by fast, man.
I really appreciate both of these terrific ladies coming on. So let's thank them again.
Very talented,
terrific, talented singer, songwriter. Let's hear it for Amy Manny. Hey, hi-oh.
Oh.
And don't forget, October 1st in Fairhaven at the Town Hall with her latest short film, which will be presented that night by our guest right here, filmmaker, the outstanding Alyssa Botelho.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
hey, we're gonna see her in Hollywood, man. I hope she don't forget about us, man.
Yeah.
I hope she don't forget about it when she gets a big.
When both of these ladies hit the big time, when I send out a message.
Yeah, both of them hit.
Yeah, we want to get a response, right? So, you know what I mean? I don't want them to go they'll be like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, God.
Poor who? Stop turning who?
Who are you guys? It doesn't ring a bell. I don't know who you are.
Hello, what? We're still gonna.
What?
Even with the reverb, Oh, God.
They won't forget. They'll feed the planet. Right, ladies?
Yeah, we're going out. Chops and I are going to go on a road trip next summer. We're going to go to New York, and then
we're going to go to New York. That's right.
Yeah, and then the following year we're going to go to Hollywood, and just interview Spider-Man, on Hollywood Boulevard, stuff like that. It'd be great. Throw a Hail Mary. Who knows? Who knows what could happen?
Hey, we might go. We go to California, man.
You know what Chops' dream is?
He just called me too.
Who did?
Maurice, man, when we're on the always
yeah,
calls me.
we're friends with Maurice Starr, and if you haven't had a chance, go back, scroll back on 4th of July. It wasn't a joke around thing, a very serious interview that I did with Maurice, and he's a great music producer and so forth. Had hit after hit with New Edition and New Kids on the Block and everything else. So check that out if you can. And Chops, your dream is to what? We're gonna get a tour bus, is that right?
Oh, we're gonna get a tour bus. We're gonna tour all around these United States. Me and Paul Santos show in Chops Turner.
Are you going to paint that on the side of the bus?
It'd be a lot of people throwing eggs at it.
You know what we can do? We can put this on the side of the bus. And we put it right here. Could you please put tips in here? We're going to McDonald's, but we haven't got. We're starving. We need some help.
Yeah. Oh man.
Anyway, we'd like to thank our sponsors, J&J Materials, Serve Pro, and
J&J. $10,000, right?
Yeah, J&J Materials, their $10,000 cash giveaway is still going on. And if you click at the top of this post, you'll see the link. You go to J&J Materials. And in October, which is next month, Chops, $25,000 cash giveaway. Imagine that.
Man, I could use that 25. We can get that bus.
Well, we do the show on a Monday night on purpose because, like, we figured, like, what else is there to do on a Monday night? So I say to Alyssa and Amy, like, what else would you be doing right now if you weren't just like we're being talked right now? It's all right. You don't have to answer that.
Homework.
I'll be like, she'd be studying for something, and, doing this, and watching something, this and that. You hang out with us for an hour. It's fun. It's fun. Anyway, I want to tell you who's going to be on next week's show, assuming that they haven't canceled. Now, I would like to. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, where's the? I'm a little screwed up tonight because of those technical difficulties. All right, here we go. Hey, you know who we have next week?
Who's that?
Former Channel 10 sports anchor Joe Rocco.
That guy.
And you know what Joe Rocco's doing now? He was a sports anchor on Channel 10 for many years.
Now?
He is now a comedy promoter. They're putting on a comedy show. I believe it's at White's. He's going to give us the details. And they're putting on a comedy show for all those who have worked in the healthcare field, all the doctors and nurses and EMTs in the area. He's putting on that show for them with some big-time comedians from Boston. So that's a wonderful thing that he's doing. He's going to be on next week to talk all about that.
That's great.
So that should be a good one. All right. I guess that about wraps it up. Again, we thank Alyssa, we thank Amy, and we thank Chops.
Thank you, ladies.
And hope to see you back here for more fun and more laughs and more whatever on a Paul Santos live show. Thanks a lot, and have a great night, everybody. Hey, and don't forget to laugh. Good night.